Resource and development lesson we will discuss today the two topic. One is called the land use pattern and second land degradation and conservation measures. In the first we will see land use pattern. Net shown area in India is 54%. And rest of the area where there is not any kind of the agriculture. So student, net shown area where we will see the 80% area in the country where the agriculture has been seen, and it is totally different from the area of the northeast region where the 10% only the agriculture has been seen. And forest which are essential for the country is 33%, but the condition of the forest in present time it is only the 22 and 23%. Maybe some percentage can be increased, but it can be very little one. So the student, you will see the rest of the land which comes in the wasteland and many of the land where there is the kind of activities can be seen, such as the railways, transportation, industries, many of the other activities. The land which cannot be used for the agriculture, this land comes as a national area, and the land which is not used for the agriculture, which can be considered as the wasteland. So student, you could understand well. The next topic is the land degradation and conservation measures. Land degradation means the kind of process when the fertility of the soil become very loose, or many of the forces, many of the activities in the nature, which even sometimes it can be called the human activities, human made activities, and which are very responsible for the destruction of the soil, destruction of the earth crust, and we will see the different kind of the conditions, such as we will see that 130 million hectare square kilometer area is degraded in India. It is a total percentage. And how much the percentage, we will see the 28% area the forest which is eroded, which is degraded day by day, and 56% area of the water erosion, 16% area can be seen in the saline, alkine, deforestation, overgrazing, mining. So student, the forest area where different type of the activities can be seen, where there is not any kind of the agriculture. So due to this forest, this land cannot be used for the agriculture purpose, and where we will see that only the forest area is there, and there is not any kind of the production of agriculture process. The second is the 56% area comes under the water erosion. Water erosion is a kind of process where the natural man-made conditions has been seen in the water erosion, such as the flood, many kind of the other, we'll say, disaster has been seen, and which destroyed the upper layer of the soil day by day, such as the many of the cyclones has been seen also. And if we see that the natural forces which are routinely affected the with earth crust, these are the water forces, these are the, you will say, perennial system of the water, and it can be seen also in the region where the rivers carry the water, and it you will say help to the erosion of the soil, and in such a way the topmost layer of the soil become eroded day by day. Erosion, degradation, and weathering, these are the three activities which can be seen. Weathering can be seen when the kind of way the water, the natural forces which destroy the upper layer of the soil, and in such way where the soil become very unfertile. And second thing is that erosion means a kind of process when the long process, the natural forces help to you will say carry the soil, or lose the fertility power of soil. The third one is denudation. Denudation is means a kind of process when the a company of the erosion and weathering, when it is happen, that is, it is called the denudation. And many other activities, such as the saline, alkine. Saline and alkine means when we use the over chemical fertilizer, over pesticide, insecticide, NH5 seeds. So these kind of the use of the product or the input in the agriculture have lead the condition of the saline and alkaline soil. And saline and alkaline soil means the percentage of many of the acids and the percentage of the salt has been seen in the presence of soil. So it can lose the fertility power soil, and in such way the deforestation is also the process which has been seen regularly in India, because many of the areas where the regularly trees are cut day by day, and it lead the condition overgrazing is the kind of conditions where we will see overgrazing has been seen mostly in the area like the, we will say, Gujarat, Maharashtra, MP. There are some area, and even the Rajasthan where the overgrazing has been seen. Second thing is that the overgrazing is a kind of condition for storing the pastures, straws, and the kind of the fodder to feed the animals. But this type of the activities of the animals also destroying the upper layer of the soil. Second thing is that mining is also the very important activities for the development of the industries. But mining also becoming the problem for the earth, especially India. That is, the mining can be seen in the Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, and Madhya Pradesh. And due to the mining, many of the hazards has been seen also in this area. Over irrigation is also the problem in the state of you'll say north western regions like the Punjab, Haryana, and western Uttar Pradesh are the region where the over irrigation has been seen due to the overuse of the HYVC, insecticide and pesticide, and due to it the lot of the area which are comes under the over irrigation, and where the fertility power of soil becoming loose day by day. So these conditions which has made the very weak condition of the soil as well as the crust of the earth, and this do not support to the, you'll say, conservation process of the soil. So if we have to you will say start the conservation process, in the first we have to stabilize these activities. Stabilize means to control these activities. We have to control the deforestation, we have to control the mining, we have to control the overgrazing, we have to control the over irrigation. And many of the countries where this you will say measures has been seen in the form of activities where they have stabilized means control. So they have stabilized the mining process, they have stabilized the over irrigation process and overgrazing process. So in such a way we can apply it in India, so that we can protect the soil as well as the earth crust for our betterment for our future, because the soil is a kind of resource which is very important. How we can say that soil is very important? Because 1 centimeter thick layer of the soil, if it is formed, so it will take time more than 33 years or more than 1 lakh year up to. So in such a way we can see that this kind of the process, the soil become very important resource for the human beings. And next lecture, next video, we will discuss about the soil as a resource. So student, keep it up and take care about this lecture.